Hello, random people on the internet. I haven't been on YouTube. Well, I've been on YouTube, but I haven't been uploading on YouTube in a hot minute. I think it's almost 6 months now. And during my time off of YouTube, I realized that some of you are very uneducated. I don't want to say you're wrong. Based off of the title of this video, I assume you kind of already know what I'm going to be talking about, in which I mean that some of you think math is not the right color. According to Google, math is red. No, math is not red. In fact, math is blue. Google thinks English is blue. No, I have actual proof that math is blue. And in this video, I will be explaining my proof because I have nothing better to do, and I'm also just, I wasted 5 hours researching. I'll put my sources and stuff and my essay. Yeah, that's right. I wrote an essay as to why math is blue. I showed it to my science teacher, and he said I had a good point, but my essay wasn't good. So before we get to let's go over what each color is. Okay, first of all, yes, math is blue. English or English language arts, red, of course. Science is definitely green. If you think it's any other color, you're wrong. And then history or social studies is yellow. Seems pretty simple to remember, right? Okay, I have friends, and many of them said math is red. I had like a 4-hour-long discussion with my old gymnastics teammates, them trying to say math is red. I wrote an essay and then showed it to them, and they're like, no, math is still red. It's not. I'll send them this video too. So first of all, let's look at the backgrounds of each color. Okay, so blue represents like a healing nature. It is scientifically proven to lower heart rates, blood pressure, and even body temperature. Okay, so studies of memory have demonstrated that memory is enhanced by a bright blue color. Blue represents bravery and dedication. It symbolizes wisdom and depth of understanding. It stands for serenity rather than passion, and it also represents positive feelings. It represents both the sky and the sea, is associated with open spaces, freedom, intuition, imagination, expansiveness, inspiration, and sensitivity. It represents meanings of trust, loyalty, sincerity, wisdom, confidence, stability, faith, and intelligence. Blue has positive effects on the mind and body. It is an engaging color that expresses exhilaration. It brings peace, and it communicates significance, importance, and confidence without creating somber, sinister feelings. Moving on to the color red. Red is a color of love, passion, desire, heat, longing, lust, sensitivity, romance, joy, strength, leadership, courage, willpower, rage, anger, danger, wrath, stress, action, vibrance, radiance, and determination. Too much red causes loss of temper, agitation, anger, and overbearing, demanding, and oppressive behaviors. If you want to get rid of exhaustion, add more red. And too little red causes lethargic, cautious, whiny, and manipulative feelings. Red gemstones are believed to increase enthusiasm and interest, boost energy, create confidence, and offer protection from fears and anxieties. The color red is a warm and positive color associated with most of our physical needs and our will to survive. Red promotes ambition and determination. It is also strong will and can give confidence to those who are shy or lacking in willpower. Moving on to green. Okay, so if you don't think science is green, what are you? Okay, green is the color of life, renewal, nature, and energy, and is associated with feelings of growth, harmony, freshness, safety, fertility, and environment. Tell me again this isn't science. It has the healing power and is understood to be the most restful and relaxing color for the human eye to view. It can enhance vision, stability, and endurance. Green stands for both lack of experience and a need for growth. Green is soothing, relaxing, and youthful. It is a color that helps alleviate anxiety, depression, and nervousness. It also brings a sense of hope, health, adventure, and renewal. Green is directly related to nature and energy. That's all I have for green because I thought that was definitely enough to prove that it's science. Yellow. This is the one that I know it's yellow, I just don't have enough proof to show that it absolutely is. It just, I enjoy social studies class, so I think yellow is perfect for it. It's the color of happiness and optimism, of enlightenment and creativity, sunshine and spring. I think yellow is social studies, but I can also see it being language arts, except I don't know what other color social studies would be if it weren't yellow. I feel like social studies and language arts are the subjects that you can be the most creative in. Actually, I'm gonna go over my commentary after I explain all the facts. The dark side of yellow, so like the darker yellow colors, they're kind of ugly colors, but I mean. They represent cowardness, betrayal, egoism, and madness. It is the color, and then like normal yellow color is the color of caution and physical illness. It often represents courage. It is the color of sunshine, hope, happiness, and it stands for freshness, happiness, positivity, clarity, energy, optimism, enlightenment, remembrance, intellect, honor, loyalty, and joy. It also helps provide warmth, cheerfulness, and increased mental activity and increased muscle energy. And the color yellow helps activate the memory, encourage communication, enhance vision, build confidence, and stimulate the nervous system. That is all my notes, I'd say. And if you're wondering why I'm looking down in this video, because all my notes are on my lap, I feel like I should have them in front of me. But moving on to my commentary, I should say. Why science is green? I thought the notes in my proof would be enough for you to understand why science is green, but if you're still wondering and still thinking that it's not green, I mean, you're wrong, first of all. What do you think of when you think of science? I think of like learning new things about the earth and stuff. And if you weren't paying attention to the notes at all, green is the color of nature and energy. Science. I mean, you learn about how energy is used and nature, which is part of like biology and living things. Science. What else did science say? Oh, growth. Green represents growth. Science, like things grow, things that are living, and living things, science. That's all I'm gonna say for science, because I feel like if you're not, just put it in the comments and I'll just prove you wrong in the comments section, okay? Okay. Moving on to social studies. This was my least confident one, but I couldn't imagine it being a different color. I know some of my friends said orange. One of them said purple, which, I mean, that's not even like one of the main colors people use in their notebooks or whatever. What do you think of when you think of social studies or social studies class? I mean, I honestly enjoy social studies class, but I mean, I did in the past few years, but I think the right teacher kind of helps with that. And I mean, when I think of social studies, I sometimes think of, it's kind of boring. And there are a lot of things to remember, and it's just kind of difficult. I mean, so yellow increases memory, and it's very optimistic, and I feel like everyone needs that while doing social studies, because it's kind of boring, and it's kind of hard to catch on to, but like optimism in life is key. Social studies, I mean, it needs that yellow. It just needs it. I mean, if you put a better color in the comments, and I mean, I kind of researched all the colors, but I'll probably agree with that because I don't know. Moving on to red, well, language arts. Language arts is even more boring than social studies, in my opinion. What I'm saying is people who easily get bored in language arts don't have enough red, because as we looked at when going over the notes, too little red causes like a lethargic behavior, and that's all I'm gonna say. Red, I mean, I have proof. I have an essay that I'll go over too. Let me first go over why math isn't red, which is also in my essay, but I'm gonna kind of go over the basics of it. Too much red causes agitation and anger. Who doesn't get angry during math? I just want to say something. I mostly stay calm during math. But what I see in my math class is a lot of people have red notebooks, which I'm not saying that's why they get angry. I'm just saying that kind of helps with the agitation they're feeling toward math. And I mean, if you just take some of that red away and use one of the opposites of red, which I mean, I know it's green, but math is not green. I'm just gonna say that. One of the opposites of red is blue. And what we've learned from blue is that it's a calming color. What doesn't make sense about that? I am now gonna go over my essay. Yeah, that's kind of like all I wrote in my essay, plus like the conclusion paragraph, but if you watch this video and still disagree with me, I'd like to have a battle with you in the comments. Please comment your feelings below and I will... Yeah, but anyway, I'm sorry for not uploading for 6 months. I don't want to say I was busy with schoolwork, because I definitely wasn't. I was just lazy. But I mean, I'm trying to go back to weekly uploads, and if you want to subscribe, go ahead. I'm gonna do random content for a while because I don't know what I want to upload. But I mean, subscribe. Like, none of you are subscribed. Yeah, just subscribe and like the video if you liked it and want to see more commentary videos of me proving you wrong off of things I researched for 5 hours over the 6 months I was off YouTube because I was bored. That happened a lot, actually. I also memorized every country in the world, but yeah, have a good rest of your day, life, week, whatever you're feeling at this moment. I'm gonna go now.